let's say you're a nurse in the UK killing 10 babies or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I feel like that should follow you for a while.
It was 7 she killed, and then she like attempted to kill more than 11 or 12 or something like that. Yeah, fuck that lady.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That
What's her name, Joey?
Lucy Lacey Luthbeth.
Something Letby?
Letby, yeah.
Lucy she was overfeeding children. She was injecting air into their stomach, into their lungs, injecting babies with insulin, and she killed and harmed some number, like a dozen or so babies. Like,
bro,
that shit is wild.
The shit went on for like 4 fucking years, bro. Mad people caught on to her and was like, this bitch is around for too many of these deaths. Bro, in 1 year they had like over 10, 20 deaths. And at the year after she left, only 1 fucking baby died in the neonatal unit. That next year after she was gone and she's not fucking killing babies anymore, the rate of death dropped. She was I don't know what could drive anyone to want to be that cruel.
It's happened before. There was another nurse that had a really similar thing. Beverly Allett. She was another English one. Says she murdered 4 infants, attempted to murder 3 others, and caused grievous bodily harm to a further 6.
Wow.
Jesus. Wow. Yeah, there was an American guy, I don't know his name, but they made that movie, The Good Nurse. Mm-hmm. They also had like another movie based on it, and he was killing old people left and right. He figured out this like glitch in the system. Basically, you got to like log onto a computer and say what you're going to take out and blah, blah, blah. And then the computer lets you get that medicine. So there's always a log of who took out what medicine and what amounts and all of that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But he saw there was like, if he went to get medicine but then canceled it, the door would still unlock. So then he was using this trick to get insulin and then inject old people insulin. He was killing mad people like that. Yeah.
Holy
that
shit.
went on for years, and the hospital didn't want to. It's similar to what you were saying earlier. The hospital didn't want to fess up to it. They were being very difficult in taking any responsibility, even though it was their system enabled him to do this stuff.
Mm-hmm. The craziest
he was able to
thing,
bounce from hospital to hospital to hospital to hospital because no one wanted to take responsibility over what was happening. People are just like, we don't want this guy working here anymore because a lot of people are dying when he happens to be working. You know what I mean?
That guy killed dozens of people too, right? Like that one was crazy prolific, right?
Yeah, I don't remember how many, but it felt like a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The crazy thing to me is that the director of the hospital forced everyone that was accusing her of killing the bit of like being in like he forced them to apologize to her, like say sorry. You've ruined this lady's life.
That's wild. There is no person in my life that is going to force me to apologize to another human being.
Wait, so she didn't even go to jail? There's no trial, nothing?
Yeah, she just got sentenced.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you say that or not. That's what I'm asking.
So the guy that I was talking about, his name is Charles Cullen. He's killed 29 people confirmed for a fact that he did it. And they suspect that there are several hundred people that he killed.
What
in the hundreds.
It's wild.
And he has like half a dozen or so failed attempts. So this dude is out of control.
And they're old, so you don't really suspect you don't suspect these things to be like malpractice
I don't understand. That is like you're spending every waking moment of your life like just thinking about like killing someone. Like your entire life is just planning out your next like thing. I'm not focused enough for that. I get distracted way too easily.
Sick in the head, bro. That's mental illnesses right there. That's crazy to me. It's almost as bad as like someone's on trial for murder and people are finding ways to be like, no, he's not guilty. This is just some type of weak cop out they be doing for them. It's just like, nah, bro. Hundreds of people you killing, 30-something babies, whatever the amount, like death sentence all day. I can't fuck with it. I'm sorry. I'm just a father.
Unhinged rant, real quick.
Yeah, as a parent, like that shit hurts. You know what I mean? Like, happiest day of your life becomes the saddest day because some vieja wants to murder your child.
No, she was young.
Oh, she was young?
She was young, bro.
I think
She's
so.
like
Why
in
is
her
that? Why is that? So,
20s.
why is that surprising? What difference does that make?
I
Old
would
people
just-
are more likely to murder people.
I'm back on my
Yeah.
age.
Because that old lady shot Selena, and Tony never.
Yo,
recovered
fuck
from that.
Yolanda, bro. We don't like this fucking podcast does not support Yolanda, bro. Get this,
she's about to get out.
put
She's
that
still
bitch
alive,
back
bro?
in, all right? Put her back in.
She's
all
still
right?
alive, dude. She's about to get out. She just made parole, I think.
This bitter woman is still alive. Wow. You think she's forgiven? Oh,
No,
oh.
absolutely not. Never. The fucking the
way.
Mexicans down here in Texas are never gonna forgive that woman.
No way, bro. I was.
She better move up to Minnesota or somewhere where they don't know Selena's music.
I was
She
just
robbed the
listening to
world
her
of the
album.
queen of Tejano music. Like,
Yeah.
There's no forgiving that. They're not gonna forgive her. You crazy?
Yeah, I do want to ask you guys, freaking, if you're taking like a plane ride and going on a flight somewhere, and there's a family that wants to sit together, would you move for them, or would you say, nah, this is the seat I paid for?
It depends on my situation. Am I flying solo? Are they offering me a window seat? I love window seats. You offer me a window seat, I'll move all day.
I hate window seats. I me personally, I wouldn't move.
I don't think it's a rude question to ask.
Why wouldn't you move?
Because I like aisle seats. So if someone tells me, yo, you got to get off your aisle seat, if I'm not getting an aisle seat, I'm not moving. That's the only
Okay,
option.
so
I'll
you
move.
would move if the
Oh.
circumstances were fine.
Yeah, but there's never aisle seats. It's so hard to get. I don't know what it is about aisle seats, but it's the hardest seat to get.
I'll
No
trade
one
you aisle
wants-
seats all day. I hate the aisle seats.
Bro, no one sits in the middle because you're
I'm
cramped.
an aisle man. Me and Tony are aisle people.
And I got bamboozled twice sitting next to Pucho. I got stuck in the middle seat. She was the worst.
Yeah, the middle seat is the worst seat. If anyone's offering me a trade for a middle seat, like I'm not taking it. I'm not sitting in that middle seat.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm saying hell nah.
Mm-hmm.
My rules are this. Look, I'm a big man, all right? So I cannot sit in between two people. Like, I'm straight. I'll take a window seat if it's next to a small person. Because again, I'm not gonna be all crunched up on the window. I'm straight. And I'll move if it's an aisle seat. Because I like the aisle seat because I tend to just I'm one of those assholes. I'd be putting a whole leg in the aisle and I'd be comfortable in that. You know, I'm always conscious throughout the whole flight of moving when people are passing by. Unless I'm gonna take a nap. If I'm gonna take a nap, then I'll put my legs in and be a little bit less comfortable just to not wake up so much. But yeah, nah, I'm straight. Like, yeah, I'll be the asshole all day if some family is like, "Oh, could we swap seats to go to that middle seat over there?"
Hell.
I'm like, nah. And I feel bad, right? Because maybe they bought the tickets when they could afford them, and they couldn't all sit together, and it's tough, as a parent, Tony. You were just talking. You were all sappy about your kid. Imagine you have to sit separate from your kid on a flight. Like, that would be a situation that you're like, fuck it, I can't even fly on this plane, type of shit, right?
I'll just make
but
sure-
some people have to fly, so then they're in circumstances. You know what I mean? So I get it. I feel for them, but I'm not moving to no middle seat. You're fucked. You better go ask somebody else to move. You better go ask the flight attendants to shuffle shit around for you.
I'll straight tell her, yo, fuck them kids. I ain't moving from this middle seat. I don't give a damn. And like me, if I'm flying with my son, I'll make sure my seat's with him. If it's not, we're not getting on that plane. It's very simple. Think I'm gonna sit separate from my child? Now, there's an age limit too. If he's like 10 years old or whatever, be like, yo, you good with that? All right, go move because your dad.
There's ages, but there's also situations. There's some places that aren't as popular as others. They might have one flight a day. If you need to get to a place at a day, you have to get there at that day. You have to take the L. Like, you're going to be that asshole asking people to swap around,
That's crazy.
Or there was a guy one time I was on a plane and he wanted me to move to like a middle seat, like all the way. And I was like, he's like, can I sit with my girlfriend? I'll trade my seat with you. I was like, no. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, no. Like, he's like, but why not? And he's like, because I don't want to sit in the middle seat. And he's like, oh, and then she looks at her. He's like, yeah, this guy's not letting me sit. I'm like, not letting you, nigga. You hear what I mean? Like,
Your ticket's not letting you sit there.
yeah,
Oh, so you were sitting next to his girlfriend
yeah.
the whole plane ride.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't. She wanted to stab you for sure.
Fuck out of there.
That's crazy. Nah, what do you
Kiss my
mean?
ass.
These people are you're not in wrong. I'm saying she's
Yeah.
in wrong, but the hostility is next to you. You can't be comfortable now.
Man, see, this is the thing. People don't think about this. If you had sweetened that deal a little bit, Doey might have been willing to take it. Offer him
Facts.
some drinks. Be like, look, you get the middle seat, but I'll buy you 3 drinks on the plane or something. Like,
Like,
that's a deal right
Yeah,
there. That
facts.
might be a deal.
yeah.
Like, yo, bro, I got this $50 in my pocket. It's yours.
Yeah,
You
that
just
too.
scoot
Yeah,
over.
that too. Money talks. I'm like, I need some spending money where I'm going.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how it is. Money buys people, bro. Believe it or not, money buys people. Money buys anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing that money can't buy.
Money does a lot of things. Yeah.
What, Pucci don't like it?
Tony is in and out of the
Yeah.
glitch right now, right?
He is in the glitch.
In the glitch?
for sure. Yeah, I guess everybody's using the internet at your house.
Yeah, you've had a
that's
couple instances of you're like
You freeze,
you're freezing,
and then you come in mid-sentence and you're moving around.
That's crazy.